Hey y'all, Southern Fried Cards, it's Jamie here. I want to talk to you guys a little bit about boxing today. One of the really cool cards that we picked up at the National was a Jack Johnson card. He is a really neat character. The story of his life is very interesting. He did box in the early 1900s. He was the champion, the heavyweight world champion for 10 years. It's just really amazing back then, being as how the rounds were like ridiculously, so many of them. Today there's no way boxers could handle it. I mean, a lot of people don't know that before 1900 boxing would last 100 rounds. So we're talking 100 2-minute rounds. This could be like a 2, 3, or 4 day boxing match. So it was like a full-on event, like even more so now. I mean, more so then than it is now. But Jack Johnson's story is so cool. He's a Galveston Giant, and let me show you this card and I'll tell you a little bit more about him. Okay, so here's the card we picked up at the National this year. It's a Churchman Cigarettes and it's Jack Johnson. And that is a really awesome card. It came out in 1938. Yes, they still haven't put it in a different little case, but we're going to actually send this one in to be graded because it's an excellent card. As you can see, look, the corners aren't perfect, but that's pretty darn good. And it's pretty centered. Not very much diamonding as I'm looking at it right now. It looks pretty good. And the back of it is super clear. This is amazing. And you get a little history lesson about Jack Johnson on there. Which, as you can see, he was the champion of the heavyweight champion from 1908 to 1915. One of his fights actually had to be stopped by the police. And that was in the 14th round, okay? They had to stop the fight to basically save this dude Burns' life. So that's pretty neat. You're seeing this like 15, 26 rounds. It's crazy how many rounds they would go and last. And these are big guys, you know? These aren't like little guys bouncing around. But if you want to hear more about little stories like this, like about Jack Johnson, I mean, there's a lot of really cool things about him. Little bit more history about Jack was that he was actually married to a white woman. And if you know anything about history, especially here in the South, it was illegal for black men and white women to be together, period. So he actually had a felony on his record. He had children with this woman. This is his wife, the love of his life, you know. And he had a felony on his record, and his family tried to get Obama to pardon his name, but he wouldn't do it. It actually was Donald Trump was the one who actually pardoned Jack Johnson of his felony. You know, we're talking like over 100 years after the fact. But his family members fought for that for him. But Jack was a really cool guy. He was very smart, very intuitive. He actually was the person that invented the everyday household wrench. So it's pretty cool. Anyway, so that was a fun little share. I hope you guys liked it. I hope y'all will go on and subscribe and click the little button, you know, little ding ding, so you can get alerts when we send out new videos, y'all. Well, have a great day, and thanks. And remember, do it for the love of the cards.